Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today I've created some cards for the Creative Inking Blog Hop using this Hey Love stamp set. This is such a cute little Valentine set. It just makes me smile. This is one of those that just makes me happy. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what I did and how easy these are. I'm going to bring in my cardstock layers here. Now I have this little scrap. This is a 1/2 inch wide, and I'm going to show you where this is coming from. Look at, I have a whole bag of these. 1/2 inch, 1 1¼ inch. These are all the edges that get cut off when I cut the insides or the card fronts. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, and when I cut up a whole sheet into these, I get a whole bunch of these, and I keep them in a little bag in my Whisper White cardstock file to use for banners for the fronts of my cards. Okay, so 1/2 inch by whatever, we're gonna cut it down. 4 by 5 1/4 Whisper White. Then I've got Granny Apple Green, that's 4 by 5 1/4. And our card base is Granny Apple Green, 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. I'm just going to fold that and burnish it. And then I've got a big piece of Whisper White here for our scrap. So I think the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring in the stamp to stamp the little alligator guy. I was looking for my ink pad. Here comes this adorable little alligator. And I have had so much fun with him. I've made several cards with this alligator, and I'm stamping him in Memento black ink. Then I'm going to bring in some blends, and I am going to color my little alligator in. So I've got Granny Apple Green in light and dark, and then I've got the dark Real Red. I'm going to start with the dark Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to add a line of that right along the edge here. And let's see if I can zoom this in a little bit so you can see better. Now I'll forget to zoom it out, so help me remember to zoom it out. I know you can't talk to me on here. I wish you guys could, because you could save me from doing a lot of silly things. I don't usually zoom my camera in like that because I forget then that it's zoomed in when I'm all done doing this, because I get so darn excited when I'm making cards that I can't remember all that stuff. So you guys, we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. All right, so that's the dark part that I've colored. Now I'm gonna come in with the lighter color. And if you notice, you guys have watched me do blends. You see how you've got very dark and then very light? Well, if you just keep blending these, that's why they're called blends. These are alcohol blends. Keep blending them, and what you're gonna get is it's gonna take away that definite line there, and it's gonna just graduate the color out. And that's when you get the really neat coloring with these alcohol markers, because they make everybody look like an artist. And believe me, I am, I'm an okay colorer. I'm not gonna say I'm a bad colorer, but I am certainly not somebody with an art major that can color these up and make them look like an illustration in a book. I mean, but when you have the alcohol markers, oh, they're just so, so good. And you just keep blending until you've got that desired effect. And isn't that so pretty? Don't forget to color the alligator eyelids, and then his little, what do you call this? Dinosaur spikes. I don't know what it's called. Dinosaur spikes sounds good, doesn't it? Because it's kind of dinosaur-y. I don't think that's a word. It is now, right? I love making up words. And my words usually make sense. They may not be in the dictionary, but they do make sense. Isn't he cute? Okay, so since this is a Valentine card, I decided to bring in my Be Mine stitched framelits. And the framelits are all in here, but I've die cut them all so we can see what they do. So you get all of these images, and oh, I love this one. That's like my favorite. And then you get this white heart, that's an image. And then the dotted lines, the stitched lines, that's what 2 of the hearts do, is they just do stitched lines in your cardstock. And then you get all of these hearts, all of them, like they all cut out a heart. I made them in different colors in here so you could see the different hearts that you get in here. And then this really pretty little edge right here. And that, you know, cuts a pretty stitched scallop edge border. So we're gonna use the very biggest die. So where's my die? Where is it? Right here. So this particular die cut out this heart. But in the meantime, it cut out this outside edge and then it cuts out the inside. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna run this through my Big Shot and I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna put it on here just like this. Okay, so here comes our heart. So it leaves you with the scalloped heart. So that's one thing that this die does. Then it cuts out that inside. And then it also makes oh my goodness, this piece right here. Isn't that cool? So you get this scallop, this, and this out of this one die. These are really fantastic. Okay, I'm going to zoom back in now so I don't forget to do that. Okay, I need, oh, you know what? I forgot our real red. I forgot that we also need a real red layer because I need that red outline. I need this piece to be in red. So I'm gonna die cut that. Here we go. So here's that heart. Here's that scallop that's left behind. And here's the other piece that we need for the card we're making. Isn't that pretty? Then I'm gonna grab my dimensionals. Before we do that, I'm going to bring in some real red. Now, I wanted some little hearts. I needed some little hearts. And I decided that I needed a greeting for the inside, too. That's when I grabbed my Forever Lovely stamp set. Now, of course, you can use any stamp set that goes with the card that you're making. But it has these teeny-weeny little hearts in it. And then I chose the I'll love you until the day after forever. I thought that was really sweet. These cards I'm going to send to my family, so it's not weird or anything that I'll love them until the day after forever. So yeah, it'll be okay. Here comes those little hearts. I was looking for them, I couldn't find them. And I'm just going to stamp my little hearts here. And I'm just kind of making them float off the side of my Valentine, or my heart. Yeah, my Valentine, I can call it a Valentine. Okay. You're going to flip this upside down and you're going to place this right back in here just like a puzzle. Now you want to make sure that it's butted up against the edge, and we're going to put some dimensionals on here. Whoops. Oh my goodness. And notice that I'm placing the dimensionals right over to the red edge because that's going to hold that white inside in there. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. There we go. Okay, this layer, whoops, nope, this layer right here, we're gonna emboss this layer with the dot to dot embossing folder. And I'm gonna place my cardstock in here just like this and run it through the Big Shot. I'll be right back. I love this folder. It is so fun. Look at this. Isn't that the coolest? So I kind of thought this went along with an alligator, like alligator skin. That's kind of what I was thinking of. What do you guys think? I think it's so cute. All right, let me get that red ink pad out of the way. And I'm going to bring in my Granny Apple Green. This is the textured weave ribbon. This is a 1/2 inch wide. And I wanted an embellishment for the front of my card, so I went over to my ribbon rack and started looking around. This is what I came up with. And I've made cards with the gorilla and the skunk. So I'm excited to show those to you guys too when I'm done here. But they were really quick and easy to whip together. I think you're gonna love them. They make me happy. And then I'm going to take this piece and I'm just going to tie it on the front. Just like that. Leave it lay nice. There we go. Trim that off. Okay, I'm going to put this on my card base. I always use a little bit of extra glue when I'm gluing on a piece like this that's embossed. Because, you know, you have the in and the out. You have the embossed and the debossed. I guess that's the way we would say it. Pull these off. There we go. And then I'm going to put my little alligator dude right here. Isn't it cute? I love grainy apple green with the red. It was like the perfect color combination to make a really bright and colorful Valentine card, I thought, especially with the alligator. Okay, here's that 1/2-inch strip. And I'm going to bring in the Hey Valentine and stamp that right on here. And I don't like that. And this is just a scrap, so no biggie if I have to get out another piece, right? That's better. I like that one. Close that up. Now we're going to cut a banner end on each end. And if you're new to me, this is a really good tip. To make that banner end, cut your middle first and then come in from each corner to meet in the middle. You'll have a lot less times where you have to cut and cut and cut and cut because it's uneven. Snip it in the middle, come from that corner in, and the corner in. Isn't that a cool tip? I thought that was pretty decent. And we're going to put dimensionals on here. Whoops, I'm going to put these dimensionals a little closer. Well, I think they'll be okay. I was going to say, I want them to be on either side of my Valentine, or my heart, I should say. I keep getting that mixed up, don't I? Super cute. Isn't that cute? All right, now we need to decorate the inside. I'm all about making the inside cute also. And then I'm going to show you the inside of the other cards too, because I did different things with them besides what I'm going to do here. So here comes our I'll love you until the day after forever. I'm going to put that right in the middle. And then I'm going to come in with some of these cutie patootie little bitty hearts and add these. And then we got this little guy. And I'm pretty sure he's a woodchuck. And I'm just going to put the little woodchuck right there. Isn't he just adorable? And then we're going to color him in real quick. He's easy to color in. I'm going to come in with the bronze Stampin' Blend marker. That was a good color for a woodchuck. And he's pretty easy to color in. And then I'm going to come in with the, I think I used light crumb cake. Pretty sure it was the light crumb cake. Make sure you leave his little teeth white. He's got a good dentist. Just kidding. And then the dark, real red. And I had a Stampin' Right marker out here, or a Stampin' Blend marker, the black one, but I've got this one out here, so just a black nose. Isn't he sweet? Oh, that's just a little extra, little something. Look at, I have black on my fingers. I just got it all over my card. Okay, you guys, I can't put that on the inside because look at, I got black everywhere. I don't know how it is that I make such a mess out of myself. Sometimes you need to take your ink pads and clean them because I think that's what's happening. Yeah, look at that. Every time I touch the lid, it's getting ink all over me. So we just solved that problem. There's your greatest tip of the day. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new inside. I can't put that in there, but I can show you the one that I made earlier. And that doesn't have black all over it. Isn't this just the sweetest little thing? All right, let me clean this up and I will bring the other cards in. Okay, here's our alligator card that we just made. Look at this. Isn't this the sweetest? Stinking sweet with the little skunk. Now, what I did with these hearts that are out here, these hearts come with the skunk stamp. But I used these tiny little hearts from the Forever Lovely and I stamped them up here. And then I just took the writing end of my basic black Stampin' Write marker and I outlined them so they matched the ones in the stamp. Cool idea? Yeah. And then the heart that's left over when you cut this red heart out, the inside of it, I used that on the inside and stamped my greeting there and then colored in this cute little bird that comes with the Hey Love set. And then we have our gorilla. How cute is he? Hey, Valentine. And you'll notice I ran the embossing folder through vertically, and here I did horizontally. And here's the inside of that one. I'm ape over you. Aren't these just the sweetest little cards? I can't hardly wait to send these out. I think they're just adorable. All right, these are part of the Creative Inking Blog Hop, and our theme today is sharing the love. So if you would like to see some other fabulous Valentine ideas, you're going to need to click right up here in the corner, and that will take you to my blog. When you look at my projects, you'll find all the dimensions, and then you'll find a shopping list for all the ingredients. You'll also find like either a next button or a list of names, and you're going to click on the name after me or the next button, whichever's there. I haven't set it up yet, but I'll get that done before you get there. And that'll take you through the blog hop so you can see what everybody else made for the Creative Inking Blog Hop with a theme of sharing the love. If you'd like to place an order, if you'd like to order the stamp set or anything else that I've shown here in my Valentine making, you can head right over to my blog in the right-hand column. The first thing you're going to find is an online button. That'll take you to my online store. Use this host code. That'll get you some special perks with me. And if you have an order that is around $100, keep scrolling down in that right-hand column until you come to $99 kit and click on that. We have an amazing promotion going on with Stampin' Up right now until the end of March. And you can pay $99 and get $175 worth of product of your choice. You get to choose all $175 worth of product. Plus you get a paper pumpkin kit. Plus you would have about $17.50 in shipping charges on a $175 order. You get that free also. And any future orders that you make, you will become a discount shopper and you will be able to get a 20% discount. And I have to tell you guys, so I made a mistake in a video that I posted last Wednesday saying that if Stampin' Up had a 25% off sale and you became a discount shopper, you get that extra 20% off on all your orders, that would total 45% off the products. I made a mistake, and math is hard, and I apologize. But if the sale is 25%, you then get an additional 20% off the sale price, not the original price, to make it 45% off. My math was, I was not thinking like a retail person. I've never worked retail. So I'm sure those of you that worked retail go, yeah, I don't think she's right about that. And I did have one of my wonderful customers that is a math teacher tell me that unless there was something she didn't know about, I was probably incorrect in that information, and she, of course, was correct. So I just wanted to correct that first of all. But you do get an additional 20% off the sale price. And being a discount shopper with Stampin' Up! Has amazing, and I'm talking amazing opportunities with it. You get to be part of a bigger picture. And being part of my team is just a really fun adventure. I provide a ton of resources for my team. We have a Facebook page that is fantastic. We're posting on it every day, sharing cards that we're making. You can become part of something much bigger, part of a bigger community, make new friends, regardless of where you are all over the country. I stream my monthly team meetings using Facebook Live so that everybody can attend no matter where they are. They get entered in the door prize drawings for the team meetings if they're watching live. It's just a fabulous community of people on my team. We have a good time. So if your order's over $100, buy that discount shopper kit. It's the best deal. You get $75 more than you're already spending. There's no shipping on it. All you have to pay is tax and whatever your state is, your state sales tax. If you guys have any questions about that, please feel free to email me at kelly@astampabove.com. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd love to earn your business. You can email me at the same address and request catalogs. I'll be happy to mail them to you. It's always fun to have a real catalog in front of you. Don't forget to click down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, click up there to go right to my blog. You're going to find lots of fabulous ideas on there. And that creative inking blog hop that you need to go check out. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend it with me. You guys have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.